All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. We are just days away from Sunday, the big game, Sunday, and you know it's airing right here on Fox 5. Now, if you want to take your party to the next level, we've got some of the newest tech to actually show you how to do it. Joining us this morning, Mark Spoonauer. He's the global editor-in-chief at Tom's Guide. You always have the best gadgets.
Hey, that's my job.
All right.
I get to play with toys.
All right, so what do we got?
So let's start with making cocktails, right? Because a lot of people
want to make it easy.
People wish that they had a built-in bartender.
Yes.
And this is the next best thing. It's called the Bartesian. And what you do is you take one of these pods. It's kind of like a Keurig for cocktails, is what I call it.
Yeah.
The Bartesian, you just put this in. It measures the barcode. You put this in, and then all you have to do from there is you decide if you want to get to mix. And all you have to do is just press start, the strength that I want of the drink. And then it uses a mix of the water, the liquor, and this pod to make you a drink. So I just start it up, and it starts coming out.
So wait, the liquor is already in there. Can you take that thing down so you can see what's coming out of there? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes out in just a few seconds, and you can make all sorts of cocktails. The cocktails themselves go for about $15 for a six-pack, so it's actually pretty reasonable. And the device itself goes for $3.19 right now on Amazon.
So, okay, you're right in front of the camera. Not you, Mark, sorry.
All right.
Anyway, and how much did you say that is?
So it goes for about $3.19.
Where can you get it?
You can get it on Amazon or Best Buy.
Okay, good. What else you got?
And then just like really simple, just in terms of just opening cans, whether it's chili, corn, or whatever else. This is a battery-powered can opener. It goes for $28. It's a Procter Silex, and it has enough battery life built in.
A battery-powered? Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, because a lot of these things just like take up the electric ones that we used to have.
Yes.
They took up so much room on your counter.
Yes.
You just put this in a drawer, and then you just line it up, line up the magnet.
Let me see.
You press the button, it starts going around on its own.
It does it by itself?
Yeah. And there's enough charge built in to do 60 cans on a charge.
That's pretty good. I need that on Sundays when I'm doing the cans of tomato.
It almost seems like it's dancing.
It really works because I still use the old manual one.
Yeah, so do I. So I think I'm looking to upgrade. And it actually goes via USB-C right here.
Let me see if it really came off. It did?
Yep.
Okay.
So you just charge it right here. And,
how much?
So this goes for $28. So it's very, very reasonable.
Good investment.
Yeah, so next up in terms of like food for the big game, a lot of people, like this is actually going viral right now. This is called the Ninja Crispy. It goes for $169. And what I like about this is that it uses glass, because some people are concerned about like forever chemicals that are in some of the linings of some of the other air fryers.
Yes.
And this is a 4-in-1 device. So what you're getting is a crisper. You could bake, you could air fry, or re-crisp, which is basically like reheating what you had.
Oh.
So I threw in these wings this morning. It took like just 20 minutes. You don't have to wait for your oven to preheat.
Okay.
And I like that you could see through it to see exactly when your stuff is done. So it's a very good price, and it's very easy to use.
How much?
So this goes for $169.
And where do you get it?
You can get it on Amazon or Best Buy.
And it's glass?
Yeah. So, and it comes in different sizes, too. So there's a smaller one if you have like a smaller meal that you want to reheat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I like that idea.
All right, so next up, this is probably going to blow your party guests away.
This thing?
Yeah. So this is called the Anker Soundcore Rave 3S.
I need this!
So you can see that there's a built-in light show, and there's one other feature that I need to show you.
Wait, is this like a Sonos thing?
This is, I would say it's more powerful, because this has a 200-watt speaker.
And a karaoke thing?
And the karaoke is built in. And you decide how much of your voice wants to be heard over the music or not, because it uses AI to...
I lose control. Okay,
yeah, so
sorry.
That's okay. So I'll hang on.
Obviously, you don't want my voice too loud.
Here we go.
Okay.
So you decide how much of your voice wants to come through. So if I'm playing the music, now you can sing in time to it if you want.
Okay, this is so cool. How much is this?
So this is $349.
This is a little more than I wanted to spend, but
I think for a party speaker, and you can also bring this outdoors because it's water resistant too. So by the pool this summer, this is going to be a big hit.
So you know, with Sonos, I have like a bunch of speakers, right?
Right.
Don't need it, right? It's just one?
I have 2 Sonos speakers at home, and this actually blows them both away with the amount of power this thing pumps out.
And a light show.
And the light show's built in, which is really nice.
My family's gonna be so mad with you. I
Karaoke.
can't even
Oh,
tell
and
you.
there's 2 mics.
They're not going to
So
be
you
happy.
can all sing at once.
What's this called again?
So this is the Anker Soundcore Rave 3S, and it's available for pre-order March 10th. So you can't buy it just yet, but they gave us a sneak peek,
Fine.
so you can get it soon.
Okay.
So last but not least, we have the LG G4 OLED TV. This is a 77-inch TV, and I just wanted to give you a sense of what the big game could look like.
I feel like I'm on the field.
So this is like, yeah, it's almost like you're on the field with the players. So amazing brightness, great colors, perfect black levels. And we actually lab tested this TV, and it was one of the best TVs that we tested in the last year. And unlike other OLED TVs, this is super bright. It has what's called a brightness booster technology built in. So you don't have to worry about using this TV in like a very bright room, which a lot of people do for the big game, right? You don't have to go into like a home theater room. So the picture quality is amazing, and if you look at these bezels, they're super slim. So this is meant to be hung on a wall, but you could use, like if you wanted to use like a stand, you could, but this is more of like a statement piece.
Did you say how much this is?
Yeah, well, I did not. So the 77-inch goes for $3,500. Which is expensive, but right now it's $800 off. And for people who wanted like the 55-inch, that goes for about $19.99, which is $500 off right now. And on tomsguide.com, we have like all the Super Bowl TV deals that people can get before the big game.
All right, Tom's Guide. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mark Spoonauer, always the best. I like, out of all of these, I definitely have to have this.
Yeah, me too.
I know. All right, Mark, thank you. So, okay, we can introduce you to somebody who's just, I can't believe he's only 8 years old, Max Alexander. He holds the Guinness Record as the youngest runway fashion designer in the world. He's already spending half his life making clothes. He is with his fashion godmother this morning. She is a legend in the fashion world. It's Fern Mallis, friend of mine, founder of New York Fashion Week. How apropos that the two of you are together. Do you know who's sitting next to you, Max?
Yes.
Yeah, you understand, like, the fact that she's giving you her expertise is so amazing, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about you, Max. When did you realize that you wanted to do something like this?
So when I was 4 years old, I was at my house and we were eating dinner. And then I just said, I'm a dressmaker, I need a mannequin. And then my mom was like, what did you say? I was like, I need a mannequin. So she made me one out of cardboard and I started making, and I made this beautiful dress, which is my favorite dress out of all of them.
That you've been creating so
The
far.
first dress.
So, Fern, how did you find out about Max?
The way you find out everything on Instagram. I mean, I saw his feed and I just kept watching and following, and I was in awe. And I started to comment and DM and connected with Max and his mom, and we became pals. He came last year to my office, and I took him to Fashion Week, to a couple of shows, and introduced him to the designers.
That's amazing. And so, Max, the beautiful vest that Fern has on, tell us a little bit, because that was one of your first designs?
Yeah,
commercial
I think
ones.
First commercial ones.
Okay. And it's gonna, can I see the back, Fern? Do you mind?
The back.
That is so cool. Can you still get that? I know a lot of your fashions have already sold out.
We're making gold ones, but we are gonna make like a few more of these.
Those are so cool. So what inspires you?
I really don't know. Like sometimes the environment around me, like, and for the coffee dress, I thought about, I already have enough fabric. Why can't I reuse something?
Right.
So I use coffee bags, and that's really sustainable, and they go away like in 10 years.
That's amazing. Where do you live?
I live in LA.
And are your parents in the fashion world?
Not quite really, but
Well, Mom's a terrific artist.
She's a terrific artist.
Cardboard
There
is
you
her
go.
specialty.
she's a cardboard queen.
She's the cardboard, and hence the first mannequin. But okay, let's see some of the fashions that you brought today. Okay, tell us about your first model who's coming out. Describe what we're seeing here, Max.
So this is a dress. So I got a few coffee bags, and it's made out of turmeric. So, well, sorry, it's dyed with turmeric.
Yes.
It used at least about like 2, 3, 4 coffee bags.
That is so
I don't
cool.
know how much.
It's all recycled, which is
all
great.
recycled stuff,
And
yeah.
Mom said she went to make turmeric tea
Yeah.
and couldn't find any because they looked and he
used all
used
of
up
it.
all the turmeric.
How dare you? So can you buy something like this now, or is this for just show?
This, I don't have too many of them, so this is basically just for show, but models wear it. So,
Yeah. How much would this go for if you wanted to sell it? What do you think, Fern?
That's a good question. What do you think, Max?
I don't really know.
Fern, what would you price it at?
I'd say it's priceless.
There you
It's
go.
priceless. I mean, they're really
Well,
one of a
yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
And they are so special, but I mean, hundreds of dollars easily if you were to buy it.
So cool. Thank you so much. Let's see. You brought 2 with you today, right? That was
Yes.
our first. So, do you have a show coming? Are you doing a show during Fashion Week, or are you just like kind of?
He had a presentation last Fashion Week downtown in Lower Manhattan that lots of people came to.
Yeah.
And now he's going to do something in Aspen and where else?
I don't really know.
Okay.
But he does small shows.
Small shows, which is so cool. Okay, tell us about this pretty jacket.
So this one is dyed. It's the same coffee bags. It's
Yeah.
a cape. I also embroidered I think it's some sort of type of flower on it with the best sewing machine you could possibly buy, the Solaris Vision.
Right.
I love it.
So wait, do you actually do the sewing too?
You have to watch his Instagram videos. He changes the needles, puts the threads in, cuts the patterns, sews he does it all. He does it all. That's what captivated me. He was not just like, oh, I want to play with dolls and dress them up.
He's actually doing
there.
it.
He's on the floor laying out the fabric, cutting the patterns, pinning things down.
That's incredible.
Draping stuff.
Wow.
He draped dresses on Coco Rocha, beautiful gowns, coats for Sharon Stone and for
You're kidding
Deborah
me.
Messing.
Wow, so you're already dressing the stars.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how do you do the school thing?
So what I usually do is if I have time in the morning, I'll do some sewing. Then I go to school, do all that school stuff. I get home, wash my hands, eat dinner, and then I do sewing. But on the weekends, I mostly just sew.
I don't blame you.
But he's a top student in school, top grades.
Of course.
Plays the piano like nobody's business.
Max, we're
Cook-
not worthy.
And he cooks.
And you cook too.
He's cooking mushrooms for Isaac Mizrahi.
Of course he is. They're not magic mushrooms, are they?
They taste really good.
Okay, that's good to know. Max Alexander, Fern Mallis, thank you so much for showing us your beautiful designs. We're keeping an eye on you now. We're going to follow you. Couture to the Max is your name, right? He already has millions of followers. He doesn't need me, but I'm going to do it anyway, right?
So follow him, follow me. You'll see what's going on at
Fern
Fashion
Mallis,
Week.
of course. She started it all. Anyway, always great to talk to you, Fern.
Love you, Rosanna.
And Max, nice to finally meet you.